we are live.
Again. Cool, blimey. Hello. Hello, Shay.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Anybody? Is anybody there?
A couple of people here.
Hello, couple of people there. Greetings from Johannesburg. Hope you're well. What you looking at?
That would be you.
Oh, right, so it's the Destiny Hour. With Paul, taking your questions on anything in this world. Big, small, stupid. We're live from the jungle. Oh yeah. So you can ask a question on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's it. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You will ask one question. The question will be nice, kind, and polite. Otherwise, I will Nazi slap you with my gloves. Innit?
I don't know so much about that.
So, it's been a lazy ass day. You know what I mean? So, I think I'm just going to ease into the questions. So, anything you want. I'm a life coach, guidance counselor. That's about it, really. Psychic. I forgot about the psychic bit. Didn't see that coming. Anyhow, why don't you drop us a line and we'll see if we can answer or help or guide or push you in the right direction or push you over. Some people need pushing over.
Yes, definitely.
Why is the headphones going to...
I don't know.
There's no need to be so rude. I thought maybe it was you.
No.
It's like interference. Oh, okay. Never mind, stopped. So we'll start. Shall I start? Any questions?
Yes, lots. Hurry up.
Don't push me. I push you.
No, I push you because I'm running the show.
Shop's open.
Starting off with YouTube, Kira asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're faring well. When will I get paid the stipend that I was promised?"
Stipend.
Stipend. Never heard that word said about so.
Yeah, that's when you're doing an internship. They pay you a little thing, like a little gesture. Should be the next 5 days, Kira. But you will get paid. Should be the next 5. Okay, baby. Hang in there.
Next question is from Chantal, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, I was wondering if JJ wants a real relationship in the long run or only wants the sexy stuff."
Boys. JJ. He's holding back, Chantel. He's holding back his feelings and what have you. So, unfortunately, it's the sexy. You will see his mood if he came to visit you and you kept your clothes on. You'll see quickly how his mood changes. So I'm not saying it's over, but he has to up his game.
Next question is from Jess, who says, "Hi Paul, it might be hard to believe, but my grandmother is extremely toxic and has created a lot of problems in my parents' marriage. When will my family finally get peace from her ways?"
That's a problem, Jess. It's a problem. Finally get peace. Okay, I've got to say the only peace I think you're asking is when she actually departs and goes to Granny Heaven. There's a scare next year with her actually. 2023 is going to be a very difficult year for grandma interference. She's not going to change her ways because it's a habit, and she should have been stopped in her tracks years ago, but she wasn't, so she's been allowed to continue to moan and groan. It's going to get worse. Next year is going to be a very difficult year, Jess, but that's the only way to an end, is if she you know what I mean.
Right, moving on to Instagram. Sarah asks, "Hello Paul and Shay, I hope you're both well. When should a relationship begin with P? Please and thank you."
With P. Sarah, hi baby. When should it begin? Okay, I'm going to say next month. Next month proper. I think there's a feeling of I've got P wanting to buy you gifts for Christmas. That's what's coming through. So I think next month it's going to be the start of better things. You're going to see more of him and more feelings. Feelings.
Next question is from Preeti, who says, "Hello Paul, when will I get a government job?"
Is this the Pretty that's been texting when we're offline?
I don't know.
Like 95 messages
Oh, no,
on a Tuesday.
I think that's a different person
Oh.
entirely.
Okay. Pretty. When will you get a government job? The trouble is, I don't know when you applied. If you applied a couple of months ago, governments traditionally take a long time. So I don't know when you applied, so it's either 4 months from the time you applied or 4 months to go. So I would say by February, you should be hearing from them, Pretty.
Next question is from Des, who says, "Hello Paul and Shay, I hope you guys are doing well. Just wanted to check if there's any messages or guidance for me."
Who's this?
Des.
Des.
I'm not sure how to say the rest of their usernames, so I'll just say Des.
You want some guidance, Des? I don't know why I'm being told to tell you to move your butt. Are you being a bit lazy, or you bit idle, or unenthusiastic? I've been told to kick your butt, basically. Okay, I think your determination for whatever it is you want to do, I'm encouraging you to stand your ground, so to speak. Be determined and focused. Although it may seem like a mountain, you are being asked to persevere. Okay, but for some reason I've got to kick your butt. I don't know why, Des. You know, I say that in the nicest of ways. So if you need to be a little bit more motivated in this focus, then do so. But good things are coming from whatever it is that you want to do. So that's what I'm encouraged by. Okay, Des.
Next question is from Annabelle, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope all is well. Can you please tell me if Juan and I will have a baby, please, and thank you."
Annabelle, hello. Juan. Bobby. Yes. I think in the next 8 weeks, if you're practicing, there should be some good news in the next 8 weeks. At the most 10 weeks. So that's this year. So I think it's going to be a very sexy December for you. It's a boy.
Next question is from Shada, who says, "Hi Paul, I have applied for a position in office. Will I get it?" I love the energy, by the way.
Thank you. Shada. You should. I needed to confirm there may be activity for you in November. So whether it's a first interview, second interview. But I think the position only comes up February. But the answer is yes, Shada. So have a bit of faith.
Next question is from Priyanka, who says, "Hi Paul, I'm confused about 2 career choices. One I'm currently in and the other I will be doing a course on. Which one is better for my future?"
Priyanka. Hello. Hello. Here's the thing, Priyanka. You're so miserable or disillusioned with your current vocation, okay? And, you know, I don't know why you've fallen out of love with that. I just don't know why. Because I think you should remain in this current career, but you won't. And you won't for the simple reason you've got to try because you're so unhappy. You've got to try, and you're going to come back to that career. But you've got to see what it's like on the other side of the fence. The thing is, you know, teachers, I'm getting teacher. You know, they've got a lot of power and independence. And there's rules, obviously, but there's a lot of freedom. In the corporate world, ain't much freedom. And I think that's going to be playing a big, huge role in your decision to come back to teaching. But, you know, you're trying. But maybe you need to do that in order to appreciate this career.
Next question is from Tapasleen. Greetings, Paul. Greetings from Canada. When will me and my husband be having a baby?
Tapasleen, hello, baby. Pardon the pun. Tapasleen. Okay, ideally, it should be about a year's time, ideally. But you may not be satisfied with that. I would say you fall pregnant next year. Possibly February/March. So you could still have the baby in about a year's time. Yeah. So that's what I've got. So I don't see you falling pregnant this year, but certainly next year, February/March.
Next question is from Ranjana. He says, hello Paul, I hope you're doing great. Would like to know if there's a possibility that the company I'm working for would give me a permanent position.
Name, please?
Ranjana Zinkle. So just say
Zinkle. Okay. Is there a possibility of a permanent job? You want some security? I don't blame you. I don't blame you, baby. There is a possibility. And I say that. I think the company is being very careful, are being very careful with employees, giving them temporary positions or contracts so that they don't have to face any legal issues in the future. Because a lot of people, you know, go that route, trying to sue There is a possibility, but it's not right now. It would probably be after April. But the contract would definitely be renewed to give you that peace. But it just seems to be their policy to put people on contract, and I think after the third renewal of the contract, then I think they'll be talking about permanence. Okay, so hang in there. You are secure.
Next question is from Felicia, who says, "Hello Paul, I'm Felicia. How are you? Can I have a general guidance reading, please? Thank you."
Hello, Felicia. Don't be impatient, Felicia. Okay? Don't be impatient. That's very easy to say, hard to do. I want you to take more control over your decisions. A lot of us rely on other people. Girls do this, they'll put on a pair of jeans and they say, does this make my bum look fat? Looking for that validation from somebody else. Never mind that they're the most comfortable jeans this girl's ever worn. So that's what I need you to do, is not look for validation from or input from other people. I want you to stick and stand your ground. But you are advised to be very patient. The timing isn't right for whatever it is that you're thinking. But in November, toward the end of November, my feeling is that there's a little bit of sunshine or a little bit of light on that subject, baby.
Last question on Facebook, then we have to move on. Yodi asks, "Good afternoon, Paul. Will my son Jeremy keep his job at the nursing home?"
Yoli, hello, baby. Wasn't he doing security?
I think that was someone else.
Yoli, hello, baby. He's a little bit cocky, your son, at work. Will he keep it? He's a little bit cocky and he's got his eye on money. So for now, I think he'll keep it, but he's very impatient to improve. So if he lasts 6 months, I would say that would be a lot. Okay.
Quickly moving over to Instagram, Faria asks, "Hi Paul, good evening, are you good? Will my finances be better soon? We have been through a difficult moment."
Faria.
Faria.
Hello. Finance is a big problem. I know. I feel it. It's making you sick. Your stomach is... Yeah? I can feel it. Will it get better? Yes, is the quick answer. Not this year. This year is a write-off. Okay, it starts to get better in 3 months' time. So tomorrow's November, right? Can you
Yes.
believe it? November starts to get better in February. Okay, so that doesn't mean you're not going to get through this, because you are. It just means to tighten your belt over the Christmas period and not be extravagant in any kind of gifts or celebration. So you're going to get through it. And I think your partner is going to get some kind of promotion in his current job. But in February.
Next
Keep the
question.
faith. I've been asked to tell you about praying.
Next question is from Pocahontas, who says, "Hi Paul, why am I facing financial difficulties, and when will this stop? Any jackpots?" Not that kind of psychic.
Pocahontas. Get off, mozzies. No, there's no jackpot. Okay. No ka-ching, ka-ching. Baby, I've got to say this. Pretty much like Farida, Faria, 4 has come up twice. So I think in 4 weeks it gets a bit better. Maybe you get a little check from somebody, or Christmas card from Granny. Didn't you always like those Christmas cards from Granny?
Whiz.
Does anybody out there want to be my granny? I think there's going to be a little something for you. But I don't know why your clothes are coming through. Are you a clothing kind of girl? Well, of course I wear clothes, Paul. Yes, I know you do, Pocahontas. I know that. But is it being sponsored by accounts at clothing stores? That's what's coming through. Okay, so you guard your spending on clothes. Okay, but 4 has come up, so I've got to say, early next year things start to improve.
And then move over to YouTube, get through lots of these. Rihanna says, "Okay, Paul, something has been bothering me for a while. I'm a deep person and maybe feel too deep, or I'm too sensitive. It's time for me to move on, but I can't see any open doors."
You can't see any open doors. Usually, if there's no open doors, that's the world telling you, don't go right now. Don't make that move. Usually, okay? But you have got to try and stay away from negative people or doubters or haters, and sort of surround yourself with positivity, and protect what it is that you want to do. Now, if you are being looked after. I need to tell you this, Rihanna. You're not in this on your own. The timing, there's no clocks or watches in heaven. No clocks or watches. But it's when the time is right. Remember that. The great beyond doesn't go according to our time. Okay, it's when the time's right. You are being protected, but you're asked to, as I say, be more positive and fuel that passion, feed that passion and that desire. Right now you're feeding your doubt and sensitivity. Okay? Feed that passion and that drive. You're always going to be sensitive, so you don't have to practice that, right? But you've got to practice your passion and your drive, baby. Okay.
Next question is from Firefly. He says, hello Paul, I'd like to know if N is still being physically intimate with others outside of our connection. Thank you.
Firefly. And if I said yes, then it's going to upset you. If I said no, then you're going to go, ha 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 ha. He's not getting any. Right? Getting some action. Can I say it like that? But you knew that. You knew that, baby.
Next question is from Candace, who says, hi Paul and Shay, it's really good to watch you again. Haven't seen you for a while. Thank you so much for your guidance. Can you please assist me? When is Jean coming back? You are amazing.
Candace. What a lovely introduction. Nice. She was brought up well, Candace. Wasn't she?
Definitely.
She's got manners.
Well, lots of people are being very polite though, so that's very nice.
Candace, you must give your mum a kiss. Or thank her. Okay, because she did a good job on you. Raising you. You've got manners. Candace, what's the guy's name? Eugene. When is he coming back? He's coming back. I'll tell you that much. Okay. November. November. And any time from the 20th to the 27th. Like that. November, Candace. I hope that helps you, babe.
Next question is from Dario, who says, good evening, Paul. What would my love life look like next year?
This year's finished, isn't it? 2 months to romance somebody, meet their mother,
and get jiggy with it.
And then get jiggy. I know. Daria. It looks good. Oh, I'm going to say 8 months. You're going to hate me. After April. It looks good. So, I don't know. Are you in the States? Because I've got summer as being very significant. But I know you're impatient, so I'm going to say spring. So, you're going to say, oh, right, yeah, I got that. But it gives you time to get into shape. Tighten those buns. You know, that exercise that the girls do. I must increase my bust. do stuff like that. Okay, so when you do take off your shirt, you knock them out.
Next question is from Brolik, who says, hi Paul and Shay, I hope all is well. I'm wondering if there's anything ahead for me with the career path.
With career, Brolik, okay. Hi. It's an awkward time of year, isn't it? Okay, there is, again, I'm actually sick of February now. The next 3 months, now, tomorrow's November. January stroke February is looking good for that. So you're advised to be a little bit patient, because I think there's going to be a little bit of shuffling going on at your current work. So whether people want their 13th check or bonus and then they leave. So 3 months. Okay, hang in there.
Moving over to Facebook, Annika asks, hello Uncle Paul and Shay, I hope all is well. I'd like to please find out if there's any career change for my partner in the near future that would help on our finances.
Annika, hello. If February comes up again,
Or November.
I'm going to throw a little hissy fit. There's a lot of pressure on him, eh? Poor guy. Lots of pressure. Is it a career or a financial question?
If there's career change for the financial situation.
Not right now, Annika. Okay, you've got to work with what you've got. I know you don't want to hear that. You've got to work and manage with what you've got. Movement for your partner is not right now. A career change, not right now. So you've got to stay put and work with what you've got. Okay, so you've got to tighten your belt and work with what you've got right now. I don't want to give you false hope, but you've got to persevere with what you've got right now.
Next question is from Ivory. Hi Paul, would my life get better?
Ivory, hello. Hello. The minute you decide that you want your life to be better, you don't wait for a miraculous divine intervention. Because Ivory said, I want my life to be better. And then out of the clouds comes a blessing. No, it doesn't work like that. What happens, Ivory, is that you've got to stop looking at the dark, the negative side of things and look toward the light. And, I'll give you an example. Have you said thank you today? Thank you to Almighty. Thank you for this, that, or the other. Now, it's those small things which you got to show gratitude for. Because this world, 90% of it, people just take, give me. Selfish, and there's no gratitude, The minute you decide, you know what, I'm thankful for the small things, you do that, and big things happen. So if you've decided you don't like the life that you've got, you're in control of that life. How you can make it better is by looking at things in a different way. The minute you do that, more blessings will be given.
Next question is from Fairies of Nero, who says, hi Paul and Shay, Is there something to focus on this fall? Blessings.
Oh, it's fall in this US. Is there something to focus on? I don't know why I've got you being sad. I must feel like you've been crying and you've been upset. Is that right? Okay. All right. I think you are suffering from the blues, stroke, depression. Okay, I don't want to say you diagnosed, but the blues and sadness. Okay. I want you to not be impatient, but certainly you need to count your blessings as well. Okay, and be in a bit more positive frame of mind. Where do you want to be? And I've got you sort of blowing in the wind a little bit, and that's probably leading to your sadness. Where do you want to be? Okay, you're driving this car. Where should it go? And if you can say, that's where I want to go, that's what you need to be focusing on this fall. But you don't fall. And I've got a feeling that you've tripped into sadness, baby. Get up and focus.
Okay. 15 minutes left and all caught up with questions.
Really? Have some Pepsi now. It's the Pepsi time, it's the Pepsi time. Okay, do you want to run an ad?
I run an ad.
Thank you. Welcome back to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Hope you live from Johannesburg. Hope you're safe. Hope you're well wherever you are in the world. If you did want an appointment, I do this full time. Should be on the screen. It's quite reasonable, and you can get to ask any questions you want and get full attention. So it's quite reasonable as well, I think. So that's 7 days a week, and it's a full-time thing. Just be reminded we're in Johannesburg, so it's CAT time. And that's all I've got to say, really.
I don't see any more questions, so I think we can call it.
Okay. Well, folks, I want to say thank you for all your questions. Thank you for the nice comments as well. Thank you, Shay. I want to say all prayers are heard. particularly on this day. It's the 31st of October, which incidentally is Christmas for satanic people. Did you know that? So bear that in mind. And I will not celebrate that. But it's Christmas for the satanic people. Bet you didn't know that. Anyway, I still don't understand how a pumpkin with a candle inside can scare a ghost. Because ghosts will go up to that pumpkin and go, do you know what? That's a pumpkin with a candle inside. It's not going to scare me. Makes you think, eh? God bless.